What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do something different. I thought about this the other night and I was like, we're gonna have Quaran-Tea time. And basically I just wanted to talk to you guys and kind of just have a little tea time and have a little talk about this quarantine time and my thoughts and how I've been doing. And I also want to hear from y'all, so leave me some comments down below. How are y'all doing during this time? What are you doing to get through this time to kind of keep yourself busy and in a positive mood? So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get into our tea time. Okay, so first off, let me say I'm really loving my makeup today. And what did you know, I didn't do a video on it. Because sometimes I feel like when I do my videos, I have to do them like in under 30 minutes. Because I do, yeah, by the way, I do makeup videos. And I do have a channel for that I'll leave down in the description box down below. But yeah, because it takes me quite a while to do my makeup and I feel rushed whenever I'm trying to like videotape it. But I do like it. Anyways, we're here to talk about the quarantine tea time. And I got my tea in this lovely little llama cup. Llama or camel? I think it's a camel. Yeah, it's a camel. But yeah, and it's just a tea that I got from, I was doing my Subspy subscription box. And it's a tea that I got in there. It's really good. It tastes really sweet. Hopefully it's cooled down. Perfect. Okay, so this is probably, I think this is like my third week off from work because they did furlough us, so I don't have a job right now. And this is like the third week that I've been off, and I'm like, I haven't had this long of a time off from not working in a very long time. And I'm not gonna lie, there was a week there that I was kind of sad and depressed a little bit, and I think it was just it was like, I think that first week off that I had, and it was because I think I can, like, you go anywhere and you can just feel the energy of everybody. You see everybody wearing masks, and which is, right now we have to take precautions, and I understand that. But it is kind of, depressing to kind of hear about, how it's affected the world, and, so many deaths, all around the world, just not here in the US. And for me, it was kind of hard that first week, and I had to kind of snap myself out and try to think of more positive outlooks on this, and I just had to kind of like take a look. It is really given me a chance to take a look at my own life and kind of reevaluate and reassess. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear, somebody is taking a shower and you can hear the water. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but I can. But yeah, to kind of reassess and reevaluate, like, really where I want the direction that I want my life to go in, because I've never really had this much time to myself, and to kind of really do a lot of introspection and ask myself these things. And I'm kind of glad that I started my YouTube channel before all of this started, because I think now I'm at the point where I've become more comfortable talking to you guys, and it's really become an outlet for me to kind of express myself, which is really fun. And I don't really have a lot of friends. Like, I have like no friends other than like the work friends that I have, which now that I'm not working, like, which is zero, none. But I mean, I have my spouse, you know, which is like my best friend, but other than that, I don't like socialize, I don't go out, and I don't do things. So this is a really good way for me to kind of do that, but not really have to be around a lot of people, because I'm not gonna lie, the older that I get, the more I find that I don't really like to be around a lot of people. And it's, you know, some of it's like you can pick up on people's energies, and if it's, you know, their moods and stuff like that. But, you know, for the most part, you know, if you're around like family and stuff and people who have like high energy, high vibes, you know, I do enjoy that, you know, being with family and enjoying that time, because now that we're older, we don't really do that as often. So I really enjoy the time that we do have. But I forgot where I was going with this. Oh yeah, YouTube. So, if you do have that desire to start a YouTube channel, I would highly suggest that you do it, and now is definitely the time to do it. I mean, because we're just at home, you know, most of us, the majority of us, and so why not do it? And if you're fearful that, you know, people are gonna judge you, or, you know, what they might say, I would just like don't even care, because I mean, later on down the line, you know, those people are not even gonna be like relevant, or if they are throwing shade to you or whatever it may be, or talking about you, like, it doesn't matter to me. Like, I don't know, I think I've always been kind of good at not really caring what people think or what people are gonna say, because people are always gonna have their opinions about anything and everything. And it reminds me of this one, I don't know if y'all know Cat Williams. He's like a comedian, and this was like years back, because I don't think he's made anything new in quite a while, but he was like, if you need somebody to hate on, feel free to hate on me. But anyways, not that I'm attracting that kind of energy towards me, but you know, there's gonna be people who are gonna have their opinions and say what they're gonna say regardless. So I mean, start a YouTube channel, whatever it is that you might like to do. I mean, the whole reason why I started mine was because my brother kind of inspired me to do it, because he's you know, he's a big YouTuber. He streams online, and, you know, playing games like Fortnite, the big ones is like GTA. You know, he plays all kinds of games, Friday the 13th, and because those are like the ones that he like started off playing. But yeah, so he has his YouTube channel, and so it kind of inspired me to start my own YouTube channel. And I actually started like 3 different YouTube channels, because I didn't want like everything to be in one channel. So I have this channel where I talk about, you know, more positivity and, you know, law of attraction things, and just things that I find in my own life that are useful to me, and kind of like what I do to keep my energy up. And then I have another channel for makeup, because I love doing makeup. And I do my makeup because I used to, for a while, like before quarantine, I like would hardly ever do my makeup. And it just like I used to do it a lot, and I really enjoyed doing my makeup when I was like in high school, and, you know, a little bit through my college years, and then I don't know, somewhere along the line it kind of just fell off, and I didn't really do my makeup as often. But being in quarantine, like, kind of made me realize and go back to the things that I really love to do and what makes me happy. And doing my makeup really made me happy. It made me feel more confident about myself, and it just made me feel better. And I really like doing it. So I made a YouTube channel of it. I also, so I'll leave a link down to the description box below, especially if you're liking my makeup. I especially like it today. And so I have my YouTube channel, which is Makeup by F&G, And then I have the Food Enchantress, which I do mukbangs and ASMR videos of like eating, you know, foods. That one's like more of a food channel. Right now I only have like 2 videos up, but I really I like to eat, so I figured like why not? And I like to make food, so eventually I want to pop on a video of me making like some food that I like, and so I can share with y'all and y'all can know how to make it. But yeah, so I basically made YouTube channels of things that I really like to do and I wanted to share with everyone. And I mean, that's what I think. If you don't have nothing else to do, start a YouTube channel. And just make it about things that you like to do or love to do. If it's playing games, or, you know, people do clean with me videos. If you're like cleaning, people like to watch that. Like I like to watch that. And yeah, so I mean, just whatever it is that you like to do, why not? You know? I'm gonna take a sip of my tea because I've been talking for quite a while. Okay. But yeah, so YouTube and doing videos has really kind of helped me to keep my energy up, and also reading. I've been doing a lot more reading. Right now, my current read. Okay, so the book that I'm reading now is Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. And I really like this book. I highly recommend it. I will be coming out with a video of some book suggestions that I have for you all to read, and most of them are like kind of like this, like self-help books, but there's a few in there that I have, because I have a few like fiction books, right, when it's like fantasy or not real. So I have a few of those books. I have a lot of like crystal books, just a whole variety of books, but they're mainly like self-help, spiritual books. But yeah, so I'll come out with a video soon of some book suggestions for y'all. But yeah, also if you have any book suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. I'm down for you know, any good book, any good read that you might have. Okay, so yeah, so some of the things that I've been doing other than reading to keep my energy more positive and more up, you know, besides reading and doing my YouTube videos, I try to go outside as often as I can, at least to get some kind of sun. And I'm trying to take advantage of this because I worked indoors, and so I really didn't get a lot of sunlight. And I really like sunbathing, and I try to do it just maybe like 15 to 20 minutes to be outside, to like fully, you know, take in the sun. And if it's longer than that, I do suggest putting on some sunscreen, because, you know, sun cancer is real. Skin cancer, not sun cancer. Skin cancer is real. One of the ladies at work, she used to have skin cancer. And so, yeah, she was like, definitely make sure you put some sunscreen on, because it's real. So yeah, but I do try to get some sun. I do like enjoying sunbathing. I feel like it just cleanses my aura, my whole body, and it makes me feel better. I'm kind of sad and bummed out though, because we can't go to the river right now, and the river is really beautiful and really nice. They kind of have it closed off because of quarantine. They don't want anybody gathering together, which is totally understandable. I'm not gonna lie, this is a college town that I lived in, and before they did quarantine, like everybody was like at the river together, and it was like, guys, we're supposed to be social distancing, but yeah. But yeah, and one thing that I don't do is I don't watch any news. I don't, you know, I try not to look at the news feed of like all the cases that are happening are going up, because I noticed the first week that I was off, I was doing that, and I was looking at like how many cases were popping up, you know, in the city near me, you know, in the surrounding cities, and it kind of makes you have more anxiety and more fear, you know, about the virus. And not only that, but you're attracting that more into your reality. And so if so many people are, you know, looking at the news and, you know, constantly in that state of fear and anxiety about, you know, about this, then we are essentially creating more of this into our reality. So that's one of the reasons why I don't look at the news. I don't, you know, look it up online anymore, because you really get drawn in and sucked into, you know, that fear of, you know, possibly getting this. And I understand, you know, like, you know, we all have to take precautions, but we don't have to feed into that fear of, you know, all the, you know, you can get it from anywhere, but we just have to take precautions when you go anywhere, like wearing your mask and wearing gloves, you know, because I mean, you might not have a fear. Like, I don't have a fear of dying or of death, but you know, my fear is that if I don't take precautions and I do get this virus and I pass it on to a loved one and they, you know, pass away from it, well, you know, I think about that, and that guilt that you can feel, you know, even though if you yourself are not afraid of it, we have to keep in mind of our loved ones and not, you know, spreading it. So yeah. And then yeah, so I try not to look at the news and just stay in a positive mindset about everything, and take precautions when I go out. So I think the main thing that I wanted to say in this video is, right now is the perfect time to take the time to do the things that you really love in life, and just go for it, whatever it may be. I think, you know, society tells us that we have to be a certain way. We have to get married and have kids and have the house with the white picket fence. But nobody tells you to focus on yourself and do what you find brings you the most joy in life. What is it that you're passionate about? And I think that's why I wanted to really share with y'all and have like this Quaran-Tea time. It's just, you know, we don't have to put ourselves in this box. I mean, ironically, we're in a house, a box, but you know, we don't have to, you know, be this cookie cutter image of what society tells us to be. And I feel like this time right now is really a time of people that are waking up and being inside, and is really making us focus on what is meaningful in our lives. And you know, it's making us take that time to slow down and really think about things, what's important, without having to, like, you know, think about work and you know just other day-to-day things that consume our time and kind of distracts us from what's really important, which is, you know, if you have kids, spending time with your kids and really getting to know them, and you know, other than, you know, just dropping them off at school and then, you know, picking them up, making dinner, going to bed, and then following this routine where you don't ever really get to talk to your kids and spend time with your kids. And I mean, I know I don't have kids, so I know it might be different, because I know, you know, it's a lot, it's a handful, you know, especially when you're there with them 24/7. But I think we should all take the time to really think of this in a positive aspect. I know with me, I've been out of work for 3 weeks. That's money that I'm not making. You know, I could easily stress out and, you know, like, how am I going to pay my bills, and, you know, and just like freak out. But, you know, we all have to have faith and just trust that there is something greater, you know, that this is teaching us. And, you know, have faith that everything is going to turn out perfectly and the way it's supposed to. So take this time and really come outside of yourself. You know, I think a lot of people are waking up to the fact that there's a lot of things that have been keeping, you know, people down and in this low, you know, vibration. And, you know, you see a lot more people enjoying natures, the outdoors, which is something that, like, you know, automatically, instantly raises your vibration and it makes you happy. Being around kids is hilarious because they have such a carefree outlook to life. Like, I mean, I know being around my nephew, it's funny. It's funny to see the things, the most simplest things that, you know, bring them joy. And it really makes you think, like, do we really need all these material things to make us happy? Or you can create your own happiness from within without materialistic things, without, you know, having to go out and buy things and, you know, keep up with the Joneses and, you know, constantly be having, you know, something new, or, you know, that new phone or that new car or whatever it may be. I think happiness lies within you, and it's already there, and you don't need something materialistic to make you happy. I mean, I've been pretty, you know, besides the first week that I was kind of sad, you know, keeping up with the news and like this thing is spreading and worrying and freaking out. Since I've been off, I've been pretty happy, and I've tried to look at everything in a positive aspect. I'm looking at it as a vacation, you know. I needed some tea. I was getting out of breath there. Okay, but yeah, so just try to look at everything in a positive aspect, and don't put yourself in a box. Do something that you wouldn't normally do, you know, whatever it may be. Get creative, do something creative. I know right now I'm trying to take that time to I'm making more bracelets and more jewelry because I do enjoy making jewelry and art. I do have an Etsy shop, so go visit it if you would like. I have some pretty cheap, not cheap, I have some notebooks and journals that are pretty cheap right now because I'm just trying to get rid of them and make more space. So which will be really good because right now journaling is perfect. You know, you get everything that's in your head out, because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'm there at night, and for some reason at night I seem to, my brain like clicks more. It just like wants to think, and so I think I used to be in the habit of like writing things down and to kind of just like empty my mind out. But I think I need to get back into that because lately I've been finding myself like thinking of all these ideas and just thoughts, and just I need to write it down to get it out of my head. Otherwise I'm just thinking about it all night. But yeah, so I just wanted to have this little time to talk with y'all, and just tell you my thoughts and where I'm at, and kind of share some things that I've been thinking about with y'all. And I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe because I will have more videos coming out since, you know, we're all at home. And yeah, so I plan to make that video of, you know, the books And make sure to watch my video that I just uploaded of my altar space. I redid it and I cleaned it and I love it. Kind of spruced it up a little bit. Yeah, and follow my other channels if you like. And I hope you all are doing well during this time. Stay positive, keep your vibes up, and I hope you all have a blessed and prosperous day. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.